Good evening, everyone. Very, very warm welcome for today's session. Aapka namaste. And today we are starting something very new. We haven't done this before. And the idea of the session came from your questions itself. So I was receiving a lot of questions from people, and mostly people were telling me that, what is really spirituality? Or it's too difficult to live a spiritual life, or many people were saying, it's too early to come into spirituality. अरे यार अभी तो हम जवान हैं. We are all 20s, 30s, 35, 40 years old. Like, why are we in the spiritual world at all? And when I especially, I ask people to join pranic healing or something, so people say that अरे अभी तो बहुत बाकी है for all this. अभी कौन करता है ये सब कुछ? अभी तो मस्ती करने का टाइम है. And then the very fun part, many people tell me that, if I become spiritual, I have to leave a lot of food habits, right? People who are non-vegetarians say I have to leave non-veg. People who like to drink, who like to smoke, they say I'll have to leave drinking and smoking. So I don't want to enter into a spiritual life, and not at this age. अभी तो मेरे खेलने कूदने के दिन है, right? Like something like that. So it just struck me that people have so many doubts about being a spiritual person. Yes. And then those who are somewhere connected to spirituality, they are saying like, कि आप तो बाबा बन गए हो, आप तो गुरुमा बन गए हो, अब तो आप parties में नहीं आओगे, and then you cannot dance and you cannot go to a disco, or there's so many thought forms in the world about spirituality. So I thought, let's break the myths. Let's break all those myths. But before we really start with our hardcore session, before we do that, yeah, correct. So I would like to know from all of you, so you can just write in the chat box, what does the word spiritual life really mean? Okay. Yeah, so I understand that you have these questions, but to you, like if you are here in this session, I'm sure you have some connection with spirituality. So what do you think is spirituality for you? Okay, so I'd like to take your answers in the chat box. Just maybe a one-liner or just anything. Um, Understanding myself. Wow, very nice. Understanding myself. Connection with the universe. Okay, ethical life. Fantastic. Ethical life. Acha. What else is spirituality for you? What do you think is a spiritual life? Cultivating spirit within us. Light, love, and power. Wow, very nice. Very nice. Purpose of life. Balancing everything. Fantastic. Knowing myself. Peaceful life, clean heart and humble. All right, very nice, very nice. Uh, okay, you have connect, knowing myself more, awareness, no expectations from anyone. My goodness. Okay. Communication with love and understanding. All right, helping others, understanding our own Buddha nature. Okay. Solution of every problem, to see all as one, related to soul, purpose of life. All right, fantastic answers I'm getting here. Spirituality means enlightenment and awareness. Okay, follow God's path. All right. Okay, so most of you have given your answers here, your thought forms here. So thank you for the chat. If you want to keep on writing, please go ahead. I'll keep reading them. Um, so let's begin with our understanding. First, disclaimer. Okay. Whatever I will share in these sessions, there are 6 sessions. I've divided the whole thing into 6 sessions so that we understand small parts. This is not, uh, it's just one level of truth, and it is only my understanding. Okay, what I have seen spirituality as, what I have seen the advantages, seen the disadvantages. It has been a lonely path. It has been a very happy path, whatever it has been with me. So I'm going to share with you everything that I have felt. Huh? It might not be 100% correct. It might not be the same as you. It might not be the same as thousands of people in the world. सो हम जो अभी बोलने जा रहे हैं ना, वो पत्थर पे लिखा हुआ कोई बात भी नहीं है, वो ग्रंथों का सच भी नहीं है, वो सिर्फ मेरी जिंदगी का सच है। इसलिए वी हैव टेक एवरीथिंग with your own comfort zone. So I'm getting beautiful answers here also. Discipline life. कर्म को ध्यान रखना. Fantastic. So spiritual life. We are discussing this whole series. 6 दिन का सेशन है, 6 दिन सीरीज है. The whole session is about spirituality, understanding different aspects of spirituality. So most of you have given me fantastic answers here, and each of the answers is fantastic, but most of you have given me such data which connect to anybody, right? आपने लोगों ने बहुत लोगों ने यहाँ पे लिखा discipline life. So what do you think? Only a person of the age of 80 or 70 or 60 needs a discipline life. हम लोग बचपन से छोटे छोटे बच्चों को भी डिसिप्लिन सिखाते हैं ना. We teach a small little kid who is in nursery, prep, 1, 2, class 10. We teach them to be disciplined, right? You need to wake up early in the morning. You need to go to school. You need to do your homework. You need to follow your routine. That is a disciplined life. So, if a disciplined life is spirituality, then my dear, you are teaching a little boy or a little girl spirituality, right? Right from nursery prep 1, 2. Many of you have written to be peaceful. So a young girl or a young boy or a baby or a old man or old lady, everybody needs peace in life, right? So if peaceful life is spiritual life, then everybody again is leading a spiritual life. Many of you have written out here to be connected to God. Okay, I'll take this at a later stage, because is spirituality at all connected to God? This is also one question. A correct life. So if you are making mistakes at the age of 2, 3, 4, 5, or at the age of 14, 15, or at the age of 35, 40, or at the age of 60, 70, it will, of course, affect your life. So spirituality actually does not have any connection with the age. Going by your own definitions, the definitions which you have given me, I have received at least 50, 60 definitions here in the chat box. Moderation in everything. Okay. So अगर हम एक बच्चे को बोलते हैं सिर्फ 2 ही घंटा टीवी देखने मिलेगा, you cannot watch more than 2 hours TV. You cannot have more than one chocolate in a day. You cannot, play with your friends for 12 hours in a day. You have to study. You have to do everything. Many of you wrote balance in life. So if we are teaching a little boy in school, a little girl in school, that you have to have balance in life. पढ़ाई भी करो, काम भी करो, खेलो कूदो भी, right? Are we not teaching them spirituality right at the age of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? So your definition only. I have still not given my definition. जो definition आपने ही chat box में दिया है, those definitions apply to every single person, whether that's a little child, whether that's a young person, whether that's a growing person, or whether that's an elderly person. So spirituality is there in our life right from the beginning. A parent teaches spirituality to a little baby also, but we do not realize it. We do not realize this point at various levels of our life. So let me bring to you my definition of spirituality. Okay, so this is what I have felt or realized in my life. Number one, spirituality has nothing to do with God as per se, जिसे हम भगवान बोलते हैं, God बोलते हैं. Maybe some of us are worshipping Lord Krishna, some of us are worshipping Lord Christ, some of us are worshipping Allah, some of us are worshipping different forms of God. But if you follow your own definitions, which you have given till now, we all teach our children the very same things, right? Whether it's a Muslim mother or a Christian father or a Hindu mother or a Hindu grandfather or a like any Jew grandfather, grandmother, we have our own rules, right? We have our own things which we teach our children. We all teach our children to say the truth, right? हम सब बोलते हैं ना, बच्चों को सिखाते हैं सच बोलो. क्या किसी धर्म में बोला जाता है बचपन से बच्चों को सिखाओ कि कैसे झूठ बोला जाता है? It's not possible, right? Every religion says teach the children how to speak the truth. Truth is spirituality. जब आप सच बोलते हो, आप एक स्पिरिचुअल इंसान हो. जब हम अपने बच्चों को सच बोलना सिखाते हैं, वी आर टीचिंग देम स्पिरिचुअलिटी. In any religion, no matter which god you are following, even if you are an atheist, atheist यानी हिंदी में हम कहते हैं नास्तिक. To be very simple, you don't believe that there is someone called God. You believe that maybe the humankind is formed out of atoms and out of cells and out of molecules. There are many doctors who do not believe that there is presence of God. Still, he is spiritual life being. Yes, absolutely. If a doctor is living a spiritual life but not believing in God, it's okay, no problem. But how do we understand spiritual life? वही तो हमारा topic है. What is a spiritual life? A spiritual life, number one, has nothing to do with God or your belief in God. It has nothing to do with your religion. It has nothing to do with your gender, whether you're a man or a woman or a transgender or anyone. It has nothing to do with your age. A little boy or a girl can be spiritual, a young man or a woman can be spiritual, and an elderly person can be spiritual. It has got nothing to do with how much of money you have. Even if you are working as a maid or a cook or a driver or a chauffeur in somebody's home, you can be as spiritual. Even if you have crores and crores of rupees in your bank balance, but you are not doing the right thing, you might not be spiritual. Even if you're sitting in a temple and you're ringing the bell and you're doing the chants 24 by 7, even then you might not be spiritual. So, what is spiritual? क्या है spirituality? As I see it to be, as I understand it to be, spirituality is just doing something right. Spirituality is doing something happy. Spirituality is doing something which creates a positive result. Spirituality is not only thinking about you and yourself, but also considering something good about others, about the universe, about people around you. That's it. Just itna hi hai spirituality as per me, as I understand it to be. Every single day of my life, if I can do something right, if I can do something peaceful, if I can do something happy, if I can help others apart from myself as well, myself included, and if I am creating something positive, ये 5 चीज अगर हम कर पा रहे हैं, I am living a spiritual life. If you can do these 5 things consistently in your life, not once in a life, not once every month. If you can do these 5 things consistently in your life, you are living a spiritual life. You're having spirituality within you. You are a spiritual person. If you can do something right, कुछ सही करना. It's very simple. If you are doing things for which people are appreciating you, if you're doing things which is creating positive result, if you're doing things which you feel that your parents or your your people around you will be happy and glad about. If you believe in God, then of course you need to think that what I am doing is this in alignment with God? Is this in right perception of God? अगर भगवान खुद अभी राइट नाउ मेरे सामने आ जाते, तो क्या वो मुझे ये करने के लिए अलाउ करते? That is something right. Because what might be right for you might not be right for me. Right has no fixed definition, remember that. अगर मैं बोलूं कि जो जो चीजें मैं करती हूँ बस वही राइट है, बाकी जो चीजें दुनिया करती है वो गलत है, then by default I am not a spiritual person because this definition itself is going wrong. Right has various levels. इसलिए मैंने ये नहीं कहा कि आप राइट कर रहे हो अकॉर्डिंग टू whom. You become your own judge. You don't depend on others to judge you. कि कोई मुझे बता दो कि मैं सही हूं कि गलत हूं. Do not ask other people that please tell me if I am doing right or if I am doing wrong. Sit with yourself. Spend time with yourself. Talk to God. Talk to the universe. Talk to your own consciousness. Right is what you will be proud about doing. Right is something for which you don't need to hide it from other people. Right is something for which you don't need to lie. अगर मैं कोई काम करने जा रही हूँ और मुझे पूरी दुनिया से छुपा के करना है, अगर मुझे ये चीज के बारे में झूठ बोलते रहना है, देन देर आर मोर चांसेस ऑफ दैट थिंग नॉट बीइंग राइट. मोस्ट प्रोबेबली वो चीज राइट नहीं है तब, अगर मैं दुनिया से छुपा रही हूँ, अगर मैं उसके लिए झूठ बोल रही हूँ. कैन यू लुक इन टू द आईज ऑफ योर ओन गॉड एंड से वेरी प्राउडली दैट आई एम गोइंग टू डू दिस? थिंक अबाउट इट. Then, number two, doing something peaceful and happy. Yes, doing no harm to others. Doing something peaceful and happy. See in your whole day. आप सारी दिन में कौन सी ऐसी चीज करते हो जो आपको खुशी देता है, जो आपको शांति देता है? If you are doing 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 things in a day, which is making you peaceful, which is making you happy, then you are already living a spiritual life. For example, a housewife. Maybe she feels immense happiness in cooking good food. Fantastic. Go ahead and just cook good food. That is a part of your spiritual life. ये मत सोचिए कि अगर मैं घर में खाना बना रही हूँ और मेरे को खाना बनाने में बहुत मजा आता है, मेरे को लोगों को खिलाने में मजा आता है, तो मैं स्पिरिचुअल नहीं हो सकती. ये कोई स्पिरिचुअल काम थोड़ी है. माय डियर फ्रेंड, द फूड विच यू आर कुकिंग, if you are cooking it with love, that food is making so many people happy. That food is giving good health to your family members. That food is giving you so much of peace. The people in your house are not have to don't have to go outside and eat food. They are not falling ill again and again because of your food which you are cooking with love. It is service to home, very rightly said. It is a part of spirituality. 100%. If the man of the family is going out of the house and earning the money in the honest way, in the right way, bringing that money back to home, helping the family grow, serving to the children, serving to the parents, serving to the spouse, why can't that be spirituality? Definitely it is a part of spiritual life. अगर काम करके आपको खुशी मिल रहा है, अगर बिजनेस करके आपको खुशी मिल रहा है, पैसे कमा के आपको खुशी मिल रहा है, वो पैसे आप घर लेके आते हो, अपने घर के लोगों की जिम्मेदारियों को पूरा करते हो, yes, it is a part of spirituality. If you were not working, if you were not earning, if you were not taking interest in your business, then your family will collapse. Happiness and peace कहाँ से आएगी? So your action of going to office, of doing the work rightly, is a spiritual action. As long as You're not cheating other people, you're not harming other people, as long as you can look into the eyes of your God and say that I am doing my business, I am earning money in the right way. एक आध झूठ इधर उधर उसको कैलकुलेट नहीं करते हैं अभी, उसके लिए दूसरे सेशन है हमारे. आज तो वी आर जस्ट ट्राइंग टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज द स्पिरिचुअल लाइफ. If you are taking care of your own good health, if you are taking care of your own physical body, if you are exercising, if you are eating the right food, you are keeping yourself healthy, you are happy and peaceful. अगर आप बीमारियों से भरे हुए हैं, आप happy and peaceful नहीं हो सकते, right? But if you're healing yourself, you're eating the right diet, you're taking care of your physical body, you are healthy, आप शांत हो, आप खुश हो. That is spirituality. Absolutely spirituality. Then what was the next point? Doing something good for others, helping others. If in your whole day, एक पूरा दिन 24 घंटा सुबह से रात तक, if you are doing something for other people as well, that can be your family members, that can be your neighbors, that can be your office staff, that can be your students, that can be your patients, that can be your clients. If you're doing something for others, and that is also a part of spirituality, a spiritual life. Even if you are just doing the twin heart meditation every single day of your life, even if you're just blessing other people during your meditation, after your meditation, you are doing something good for others. Why not? That is a spiritual life. आपके घर में कोई रो रहा है, आप उसके आंसू पोंछते हो, आप उसकी बात सुनते हो, आप उसको अपना कंधा देते हो, आप उसको सपोर्ट करते हो, अल्टीमेटली आप उस इंसान को हंसा देते हो. Yes, it is a part of spirituality. You're doing something for others. You're not only self-concentrated. And last but not the least, creating positivity. If in the whole day, सारे दिन के अंदर अगर आप कुछ पॉजिटिव क्रिएट कर रहे हो, it can be anything. It can just be the positivity in the family. It can just be encouraging another person. It can just be, smiling the whole day. Whenever people look at you, you have a smile on your face and you're greeting people with happiness. कोई बहुत टेंशन लेके आपके पास आता है, आपसे बात करके उस इंसान का टेंशन खत्म हो जाता है. You are creating positivity. Whenever you do something nice, which is creating a positive energy, it can be in the form of words, it can be in the form of, food. It can be in the form of creating something physical, creating money, creating job opportunities, creating food, creating some kind of an art. You're creating songs, you're creating music, you're creating paintings, you're creating some dance form. Whatever you're creating is positive, then again it is a part of your spiritual life. And anybody can do these 5 things, right? कोई भी इंसान ये पांचों चीज को कर सकता है. Whether you're in the male body, in the female body, any religion, any age, anything, you can do these 5 things very easily. And it has got nothing to do with God as such. But God definitely helps us, guides us to understand when we have a confusion. जब भी दिमाग में confusion हो कि ये चीज सही है कि गलत है, is it right or is it wrong? Should I do this? Should I not do this? Just look into eyes of your God. आप हम सब कहीं ना कहीं कुछ पूजा करते हैं, कुछ मानते हैं, right? So many of us might not believe in God. No, it doesn't matter. You believe in a universal power, right? You believe that there is something which has created you. You believe in mentors. You believe in teachers. There could be a physical human mentor for you, right? Just visualize you're looking into that person's eyes or you're connecting to the universe and feel. Can you proudly, nicely, with, an open heart, can you say, I am going to do this? दुनिया को बोलने का जरूरत नहीं है. You don't even need to interact with the human world. Just can you tell this to the universe? I am going to do this. Can you tell it to your God? I am going to do this. If yes, you can, then probably you're doing the right thing as per you. But if you cannot, then think. If I cannot look into my own eyes and say this, if I cannot look into the eyes of my teacher, if I cannot look into the eyes of my God and say this, then am I doing the right thing? That will help you take your decisions. So, to sum up what we discussed just today, what is spirituality? Spirituality kya hai? Spirituality is just having a good life connected to what things you are doing the right things, saying the right things, behaving in the right way. It's about creating positivity. It's about happiness. It's about peace. And it's about taking care of people around you. So what is not spirituality? Spirituality kya nahi hua? If any man or any woman constantly is addicted to certain things, and due to that addiction, you're harming the people around you, do you think it is spirituality? क्या ये पांचों चीजें उसमें ब्रेक हुई? I am addicted. I cannot look into the eyes of God and say, चलो ड्रिंक करने चलते हैं, right? रोज रोज शराब पी के आते हैं. Every day let me go and drink or smoke or do gambling. Anger. भगवान की तरफ देख के बोलते हैं, चलो आज गुस्सा करके आते हैं. You look into the eyes of God and say, I am going to be very angry today. I am going to scream and shout on 10 people today. Yes, that is my agenda for today. Can you do that? Can you look into the eyes of God and say that? Can you look into your own eyes and say that? That today my agenda is to be angry, to scream and shout on 50 people. You can't do that, right? So obviously it's not a part of spirituality. So if you are harming people, you're harming people by drinking, by smoking, or by screaming and shouting on other people, right? You're harming other people. You're generating something very negative. ये energy कितनी gross है. Most of us are pranic healers here. As far as I got the list, approximately 30-35 people are non-pranic healers here. But most the others, approximately 100 of us are pranic healers. So you can scan, right? You can scan energy. Pranic healers, आप energy को scan कर सकते हो. Energy कैसी होती है anger की, drinking की, addictions की? We know, right? Very gross. बहुत gross energy होती है, अच्छी energy नहीं होती है. So you're creating something very negative. Can you be peaceful and happy if you are addicted to certain thing, if you're constantly screaming and shouting and doing things? So can you be happy if you are constantly screaming and shouting and you're drinking or you're smoking and your lungs is going bad and you have to get hospitalized and you have a lot of diseases in your body? You cannot be happy and peaceful. So it goes against all the five rules. पांचों चीजों के अगेंस्ट चले जाते हैं ये. If you're cheating, if you're committing fraud, if you're taking away somebody else's money, blah, 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 can you be happy and peaceful? मन में हमेशा होगा, right? मैं किसी के साथ बुरा कर रहा हूँ, मेरे साथ भी कभी बुरा होगा. It is always going to ring in your brain, in your mind. Obviously, you're not doing something good for others. Obviously, you're not generating something positive. So you can be your own judge. You don't need to ask anybody. And try to realize we teach these things to our little children right from the basic age. हम बच्चों को बोलते हैं, राइट, सही करो, हमेशा सही काम करना, हमेशा सच बोलना. We tell our kids to share their tiffin, right? All the mommies here, don't we ask our kids to share, learn how to share, give your tiffin to others, share tiffin from others, do not tell a lie, do what is right, do your homework in time. We tell our kids, our little babies to be, to be happy, to be peaceful, jhagda mat karo, don't fight with others, right? We tell them to respect the elders, respect the teachers. We tell them, do your things in time, sleep on time, wake up in time. So do what is right, be peaceful, be happy. We tell them to help others, not cheating me. Do not help others during the exam, but help others with the homework, help others with, the regular stuffs of the school. Cheating नहीं सिखाते हैं, वो भी helping others है for some people, but not that. So we don't you think we are teaching our little children spirituality right from that age? When our children grow up, when they become like, in the puberty stage, when they become in their teens, don't we tell them that, listen, be careful with your relationships, don't mix around with unknown people. We help them take the right decisions of their life. We tell them, okay, study well so that you can take a right profession. We help them take the right profession. We tell them, most of the parents counsel their children, and we try to understand which profession will make them happy, will make them peaceful, right? Though out here, sometimes the parents and the children differ. The children want something else, the parent wants something else. That is a different topic altogether. But we try to understand what will make your life more happy and peaceful, है ना? We will never try to take a job or a profession which is going to be chaotic, which is going to ruin our life or ruin our peace and ruin our happiness, hai na? So even at the adolescent stage, when our children are growing up in the teens, we tell them to be spiritual. We tell them to help others. We tell them to help their family. Now, after marriage, don't we give the same suggestions to our children or people or ourselves also? Have a happily married life. Be cooperative with your in-laws. Adjustment करना, compromises करना, ये सब कुछ किसका हिस्सा है of having a peaceful and happy life? Helping others, creating positivity. हम कहते हैं ना, even if a husband and wife is getting married, I mean like a boy and a girl is getting married, we tell them, right, that you need to cooperate with each other, you need to take care of each other, create something positive in this relationship. Don't break the family. We try to be together. Now, as we grow older, it's the very same thing. अगर ये 5 चीजें स्पिरिचुअलिटी है, तो ये 5 चीजें हमारी जिंदगी में हर दिन हर मुहूर्त पे अवेलेबल है। हम छोटे बच्चों से लेके बड़े बुजुर्ग तक यही 5 चीज तो हम खोजते रहते हैं अपने जिंदगी में। Now, just one topic which I would like to add to this is, then what is meditation? What is pranic healing? Or what is, I'm not only talking about pranic healing meditation, huh? Whatever meditation you're doing on this earth, you're doing Vipassana, you're doing any other thing, you're following Sadhguru, you're following anything, whatever good that you're doing. आप कुछ भी अच्छा कर रहे हो, आप मंदिर जाते हो, आप मस्जिद जाते हो, आप गुरुद्वारा जाते हो, आप चर्च जाते हो, you pray. What are these things then? क्या मैं इनको स्पिरिचुअलिटी से बाहर निकाल रही हूँ? नहीं नहीं नहीं, not at all. I'm not doing that, huh? I love meditation myself. In fact, we will be doing a meditation right after this. These are tools which help you become a spiritual person. A meditation is not spirituality. You cannot say, I meditate 10 hours a day, I am a spiritual person. No. Meditation helps you become a spiritual person. Meditation helps you do what is right. Meditation brings you happiness and peace. Meditation creates something positive in your life. Pranic breathing exercises, yoga, doing physical exercises, मंदिर में जाके time spend करना, talking to your God, writing a gratitude prayer, doing a forgiveness prayer. These things are tools of spirituality. एक स्पिरिचुअल जिंदगी जीने के लिए ये सारी चीजें आपकी मदद करेगी, पर ये चीजें स्पिरिचुअलिटी नहीं है. प्लीज ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड द डिफरेंस बिटवीन द टू. मैं दिन में 5,000 फॉरगिवनेस प्रेयर करती हूँ, मैं बहुत स्पिरिचुअल इंसान हूँ. जैसे ही मेरा फॉरगिवनेस प्रेयर खत्म होता है, मैं 10-20 लोगों के ऊपर चिल्ला देती हूँ. विल यू कॉल मी अ स्पिरिचुअल पर्सन? I spend 10 hours in the temple, in the mosque, in the church. I donate things to people. I help people. I am always there in the church choirs. I am doing so many bhajans and kirtans. I am doing everything. But when a person comes to me and says that person has made a mistake, I curse that person and I really, really be bad with that person, and I say that you will never be forgiven and God is going to take revenge from you, blah, blah, blah. Am I a spiritual person? I am earning crores and crores of rupees, but I am hurting other people in the path, in this process. I am earning crores and crores of rupees by following wrong ethics, by following wrong techniques. I am hurting other people's businesses. Am I a spiritual person? So, meditation, donation, the prayers, the yogic techniques, exercises, forgiveness prayers, gratitude prayers, any kind of healing technique, these are tools of spirituality. They will help you do what is right. They will help you become happy and peaceful. They will help you generate something good and creative, but they are not spirituality. You have to, in your mind, differentiate between the two. एक इंसान वो प्रेयर्स भी नहीं करते हैं, वो भगवान को शायद मानते भी नहीं है. Maybe it's an atheist, a person who doesn't believe in God. He doesn't go to the temple, doesn't go to the church. He doesn't know any kind of healing technique. Maybe nobody on earth has taught him forgiveness. Nobody on earth has taught him gratitude prayer. But he's a very, very happy man or a woman. He loves to help people in this universe. Whatever means he has, he is always happy, he's always smiling, he's trying to help other people, he's trying to give good advice to other people. He is, in some form or the other, generating positivity in the family. He's trying to work hard, he's trying to earn money, he's trying to take care of the family. He's trying to do what is right in his life as per his understanding. This person can be called a spiritual person. अगर आप करने की चाह रख रहा है, कुछ अच्छा करना चाह रहा है, वो दुनिया की मदद करना चाह रहा है, शायद उसे कुछ नहीं पता, उसे पता ही नहीं है कि स्पिरिचुअलिटी क्या होता है, उसे पता ही नहीं फॉरगिवनेस प्रेयर क्या होता है, पर वो लोगों को आसानी से फॉरगिव कर देता है. उसे पता ही नहीं है ग्रैटिट्यूड प्रेयर क्या होता है, पर वो हर दिन भगवान को बोलता है, अरे यार मेरे पास जो है उससे हम खुश है. भगवान को मानता ही नहीं है, चलो वो भी पकड़ लिया, यूनिवर्स को ही बोलता है कि मेरे पास जो भी है हम खुश है. इससे स्पिरिचुअलिटी का हमें कुछ पता ही नहीं है, बट फिर भी ये स्पिरिचुअल इंसान हो सकता है. सो स्पिरिचुअलिटी and the tools of spirituality, you have to differentiate between the two. Okay, so here right now, I hope I have been able to convey to you that what is a spiritual life. If you wake up early in the morning, if you are doing things right throughout the day, if you are smiling, if you are making other people happy, if you are doing things which are right, if you are creating something positive in your whole day, it is spiritual. You are living a spiritual life already. That is spirituality. Making someone smile, you smiling, uh, creating something new, being happy about yourself, learning some new techniques, learning some new talent, studying, everything is a part of spirituality. Okay? So that I feel is spirituality according to me. definitely can differ from me. You can have your own ideas. We have already read so many ideas in the chat box. So now we will move on to one of the greatest tools of spirituality, which is the meditation itself. Now, that is a tool. Again, remember, अगर आप रोज मेडिटेशन कर सकते हो, आपके ऑराज एंड चक्रास क्लीन हो जाएंगे. योर माइंड विल बी क्लीनर. यू विल हैव क्लियरर थॉट्स. You will have peace in your life. You will have happiness in your life. You will be able to bless other people. So you're doing things for other people. So meditation is a great, great tool of spirituality. And that is what we are going to right now do. The twin heart meditation. So even if you are a non-pranic healer, it is my request. Find the Twin Heart meditation, get that CD, take the online version of it, and practice it regularly. That is the starting point of spirituality, maybe for you. The starting tool. जैसे हम लोग कोई नया टैलेंट सीखते हैं, कोई नया आर्ट, कोई नया स्किल सीखते हैं, तो हम लोग छोटी छोटी सबसे इजी वाली चीजों से शुरू करते हैं ना. सो द इजीएस्ट टूल ऑफ स्पिरिचुअलिटी इज द ट्विन हार्ट मेडिटेशन. It only takes 20 minutes. Number one. Number two, it is free. You don't need to spend money for it. Number three, it is so simple to do. Any person from the age of 16 can easily do it every day. Number four, you can do it at the comfort of your home. आपको कहीं जाने का जरूरत नहीं है. Number five, you can do it any time of the day. Number six, it generates tremendous good karma. You're blessing people all in the whole world. You're blessing people with positivity, with kindness, with sweetness, with love, with healing energies, with forgiveness. And the same comes back to you many, many times. So even if you are a non-pranic healer, or if you are a pranic healer, but you have still not entered into the life of spirituality, then use the twin heart meditation as the easiest tool to start every single day, 20 minutes. That's it. Kabhi bhi. When you're visualizing the earth in front of you, visualize that wherever there is darkness, you are sending light. We know that currently, right now, our whole world is going through so many different phases, right? Somewhere there is a flood, somewhere there is an earth, a volcano coming up, somewhere people are fighting because of a war. So let's bless now. Let's send these good energies towards the whole world. Wherever there is darkness, let me sow light. Wherever there is injury, let me sow pardon. Where people are hating each other, let me sow forgiveness. That same will enter into your house as well. Because remember, your house, your family is also on the earth, right? ट्विन हार्ट करते वक्त हम उनको बाहर तो नहीं निकाल सकते हैं. So your family is also there on the earth in which you're blessing. So that same love, that same light, that same kindness will enter into you, in your family, in your house as well. So let's use this first technique, which is the twin heart meditation, to start our spiritual life, to start our spiritual journey. Okay, so we are all ready for it. I request everyone, even if you're not a pranic healer, just listen to the voice, listen to what the teacher has to say. The Twin Heart meditation is in the voice of our teacher, Grandmaster Chua Koksui. He is going to constantly say that wherever there is darkness, let me sow light. So keep on listening to the voice, do the visualization, imagine a small earth in front of you rotating, bless it with lot of love, lot of kindness, lot of peace, and then enjoy the meditation as it moves ahead. Okay, so there will be a time when Master will say that imagine a point of light on the top of your crown. So there's a light here on the top of your head, and there will be a chant of Om 9 times, and then there's a complete silence of 3 minutes. This is again a moment of peace and happiness. 3 minutes of silence with you and you only. Nobody else, only me with myself. 3 minutes. Can't we spend 3 minutes with ourselves? Even if a thought comes to you, remove it. Side kar dijiye. Again, focus on yourself. 3 minutes, me and my God. That's it. I'll focus here. Nothing else. Okay? And then we will also bless Mother Earth. So follow the guidelines as is said by the teacher, and we can enjoy a beautiful meditation. Okay? So I request everyone gently close your eyes, relax yourself, take a deep breath, inhale slowly, exhale slowly. Be aware that you are under a beautiful light. The light of God, the light of the universe is coming towards you. As you inhale and exhale, visualize that all your stress, all your negativity is going out of you. And as you inhale, inhale the bright, beautiful light of God, of the universe. Let us together invoke. May the beautiful energy of the Twin Heart meditation heal us completely and bless us with a very, very happy and peaceful and positive life. We are super, super receptive in full faith, so be it.